everybody. I just want to thank you all for coming to this unveiling of the communication board at Gardner Field. This project has been an idea in my head for 5 years now, and is finally has come to fruition thanks to the approval from our mayor, Tom Andes. So joining us this evening, thank you so much. And the installation assistance of the Director of Recreation, Nick Vanetta, and Park Supervisor Eric Orr from DPW. I'd like to pay a warm welcome to our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Steve Mate, and Dr. Pullix, our Assistant Superintendent and Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Assessment. Thank you guys also for coming. It's also so wonderful to have Denville Now, Denville Community Media here, as well as Two Girls Media, and Shop Morris County, and Denville Community Media. I already said that. It's also really awesome to see some of the families that Help Us at Hand has had the privilege of helping and honor of helping towards better communication. This board has been created with the help of my office assistants, Mel and Jen, my husband Michael, and the PRC Saltillo company that creates innovative AAC language systems, along with an Etsy company called Two Footsteps in the Past. It was very important to me to place pictures of actual equipment specific to this playground, which took some time and was a labor of love. For those who don't know, AAC stands for Augmentative Alternative Communication, and that can mean many different things to many different people. This board is just one example. The bottom line is that when someone has difficulty speaking, difficulty even signing with their hands and can't use ASL, or their speech is just not clear enough to understand, that person can use an alternative mode of communication that can involve pointing to pictures, pointing to words, or pointing to letters. So, when it comes to play, words, there are certain words that are important, right? Prepositions, like up, down, in, out. Requesting words, like want, go, please, more. And even social words, like cool, I don't like, good, bad. So picking words that were crucial was an important part of this actual process of creating this board. With this AAC communication board, it has Help Us at Hand's hope that people of all ages, because there are kids of all ages that cannot speak and do not have verbal language. So there's adults too that hopefully will be able to utilize this board when they're coming here. That people of all ages can connect, make friends, and socialize by being able to communicate beyond the barriers that may be holding them back. So, without further ado, the AAC Communication Board for Gardner Field Playground. Thank you guys so much. And I also want to point out that on the flip side of this board is also a how-to to explain how to actually use it, so that if parents don't really know how to use an AAC communication board or an AAC communication device at all, actually has written directions. So I invite you guys to come, look, explore, and then play and use it. Thank you so much, and I'd like to, if you've RSVP'd to the Evite or the Facebook event, please see Jen. Jane, give her hands. She's got a ticket for a special ice cream treat. Thank you guys all so much for coming. I thought you were...
Yeah, so Mayor Andes, it's a pleasure to talk with you today at the unveiling of the Word Power Core Word Communication Board. As a parent, I'm here a lot. I just saw this board in action. It's made our town that much more interactive. What do you think of this being installed?
Well, I approved it, so I think it's a great idea. So it's something that's been approached me a couple of times, and anything we can do to make the playground more accessible, more welcoming for everybody, no matter what the kids' abilities are, it's a great thing. So it's a wonderful, great donation, wonderful addition to the playground.
I agree. We are so proud of Jamie and Help Us at Hand. We see Jamie at the park. We know that she has a multifaceted approach to what she does, and here she is over here. Jamie, would you like to join us, or should we join you in conversation? Let's come over to you.
Yeah, you know what? I just overheard Mayor Andy say that it's very accessible, and that the whole point of this playground, right, was to be very accessible to kids either on wheelchairs or just had a little difficulty moving around. So it really is the perfect playground to start something like this. And my overall plan, just FYI, is to get it at other playgrounds as well, starting with the Gardner field. But
This is the playground that has the most activity.
Step one, yes, it does have the most activity, and that was like the real inspiration for it. Yeah.
Yes, because this is a very popular spot. This playground we see on the boards. People love to come here because it's fenced in.
Yes.
And your students are playing and working here, and now they're able to use this board to take your training even further.
Yeah, and you know what I love about it too is that we've got Celebrate the Children at the street, and I've heard that they take trips to come here, and a lot of them are nonverbal. So I don't want to block it, but like if you were to I'll grab this for a second. If the kids come here, and like a lot of them are like teenagers to even 20-year-olds, they can point to what, and they can create a sentence. They can say like, I want to go on the slide, and we could say again. Right, I'm looking for again. But it's going to take time. Like all augmentative alternative communication devices, they could be switches, they could be interactive video boards. This is, like I said, this is just one example of many different types of AAC devices. And you just have to kind of get used to it. And the kids may have trouble using it in the beginning, which is why on the other side, there's a how-to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And on the other side, I know this is going to help everyone. Oh, wow, there's directions to this and everything. I mean, I think everyone is going to benefit from this being here. It's going to raise awareness to all the parents. If there's an ice cream icon, I mean, there are parents that cannot communicate to their children when the ice cream truck falls in here. So this is really an asset to this location. So
yeah, you know what? You just brought up a good point. Like if you had a kid who had a hearing impairment, then they might not necessarily hear that their mom's like, no more ice cream. So the mom might have to be like, no, no more ice cream.
The ice cream truck does come here frequently. I don't know, Mayor Andy, if there's anything you can do about that. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad thing. But it always made me look like a bad mom because I'd say no.
I'm a pretty positive parent about the ice cream truck and all of these icons. I can't wait for my own kids to see it. I know your groups are highly social, and now everyone is going to be able to up their communication ante with your groups and everyone as a whole. Thank you so much, Jamie.
Thank you so much. You're very welcome.
And Mayor Andy's.
Really an honor, honestly. Thank you so much for approving it. I really just, it all took a whole village.
Good job, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much, Jamie. Congratulations.
Thank you.